Welcome, Cancer, to your weekly reading. This is for the 13th to the 19th of March. We're going to start off by looking at your oracle cards to get the main themes of the week. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot so we get deeper insight and deeper understanding at what the possibilities are for you this week. Now, your first core messages coming through are Poised, number 48, which lets us know, Cancer, this week, this is your energy. You're ready to take off. You're ready to fly. You want to get going in a certain area. And with that, we see that you're closing a door and you're walking down a new path. The wonderful energy we are picking up immediately, Cancer, is that whatever this door is that you're closing, you're so ready. Because look at your energy. You want to take flight. You want to start something new. You're excited. You're ready to fly. So this new road is very welcomed. And whatever you're closing the door on, you're happy about. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take 2 tarot cards on each core message to see what we really need to be looking at regarding each core message. So this can be looked at as our main criteria that we need to consider with these 2 core messages. Okay, so with this poised energy, we've got the Hanged Man coming out. What this tells me, that whatever this is, Cancer, that you're about to take flight in, you've been ready for a long time. But there was a reason you had to wait. And perhaps that had to do with whatever the door is that needed to be closed. Hanged Man is the energy of being in God's waiting room. You were waiting for the right time to close the door, whatever the door is, waiting for the right time to really get going in whatever this new road is. Strength is a wonderful card to see coming out because it tells us whatever you're doing now, you've got the strength. You've got the tenacity. You've got the wisdom. Can you see how easily she opens and closes the lion's mouth? Cancer, you have never been more ready than you are right now this week to close that door and to take flight. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to take 3 tarot cards on this theme and we're going to see what the possibilities are regarding this energy of moving out of Hanged Man energy and into Poised energy. So let's see what this is for you. Right, so we have got the 8 of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh, Cancer, let me just explain to you what this is. This is actually one of the best 3 card spreads that you can pull. I understand for a lot of you there has been this energy of waiting, because that's what Hanged Man tells us, and it can get quite frustrating because you're so ready to take flight. You're so ready to get going. Now this, Cancer, could be in any area of your life. It could be your love life, right? Maybe you've been looking for a significant other for some time now and you just want to be in a relationship, want to be in something that's going to fill you up, bring you happiness, bring you joy, and you had to wait because perhaps you haven't met the right person. Perhaps you just had to move on from something here without closure. You had to close something off. Maybe it was getting over a past relationship, ending a marriage, right? You had to wait. There was a waiting period. So the Hanged Man energy really lets us know there was this element of frustration. But 8 of Pentacles is telling us that didn't slow you down. You understood, okay, things are not happening. Things are not moving at the pace that I want them to go. But Cancer, with 8 of Pentacles energy, we see that you still worked on it. So this could be, say, looking for a job. Yes, You went on interviews, you sent out your resume, your CV over and over and over again. Nothing happened, but Cancer did not give up. This is such a good energy, Cancer. It's the energy of tenacity. It's the energy of perseverance. It's the energy of saying, I know what I want and I'm going after it. I'm not giving up and I'm going to take it day by day, step by step. Yes, you might have had days where you felt, oh no, this is actually impossible and I'm giving up, I'm throwing in the towel. But the next day, there you were back at it again. 9 of Pentacles is telling us, because of your tenacity, because of your determination, because of your strength, you are on your way to 9 of Pentacles. This energy, this poised energy is bringing you to 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, Cancer, is a card we love to see because it's a card of being financially independent. It's a card of being in a situation where we look back at everything that has come to pass and we think to ourselves, my gosh, did I actually do that? Did I push through that energy? And you're amazed and so proud of yourself. Can you see how she is in her lush, lush garden? All her pentacles around her, her castle on top of the hill. She's calm because she knows whatever she wants, whatever she needs, she's going to be able to get. She's in a position of complete independence. Ace of Cups is coming through. Here is the hand of God with the cup of abundance, and your cup starts to flow over. And it doesn't just flow over, Cancer, in one stream. Whatever this is that you're taking off in, and like I said, it's going to be different for everybody. Just know one thing, it starts off maybe with one stream, but Ace of Cups lets us know there are other streams that are going to have ripple effects. So just say this was the relationship. We'll go back to that. And you start getting out there now, and you start dating, and you start meeting, and now you can see that the people you're drawing towards you are very suitable. There's potential there. So the first stream tells you, yes, you're going to meet somebody. The second stream tells you you're now going to be in a loving, committed relationship. The third stream tells you you're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to travel. You're going to enjoy yourselves. You're going to go out together. Do you see how all these streams relate to this one energy that you've been working on? So please, my dearest Cancers, if there has been a waiting period, do not despair, because what we're seeing here this week, you're going to start taking flight and you're going to get closer and closer to this energy here, which is magical. Wonderful. Let's get our clarification on this closure energy that we're seeing here for you. So let's see what this closure energy is for Cancer, please. What is this closure energy for our Cancerians? And you have got the Knight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Okay, so we have had our confirmation card that whatever this door is that you're closing, you've got the strength to do. You're going to manage it, Cancer. It might feel a bit daunting because closure is a very big energy. You know, when you close the door on something, be it a job, a business, a person, a situation, it's big energy. You know, everybody says time to close the door, walk down a new path. But when you're actually in the situation, you really need a lot of strength to do it. Because even if it's something that you're so ready to close the door on, it's still a big energy. We're being told, though, my dearest Cancerians, you are so ready, as we saw in the beginning with our Poised card. Knight of Wands is coming in, and can you see that knight has got a big smile on their face, and the horse is galloping into the future, and he holds up the wand of infinite possibilities. And it's with this smile, this enthusiasm, this excitement that you are moving into the future, that you're going down your new road. That's the energy. Okay, and we were told that right at the beginning with your Poised card. The big energy that is coming through with regards to this closure is what you are doing now, Cancer. You are setting the precedence now that you want energy that is reciprocal to come your way. This energy of Cancer, giving, and not receiving is no longer working for you. Whatever the situation is that you're closing the door on, you're saying, the next time I want to be in a relationship or a situation that whatever I put into it, I get out of it. And that is the biggest energy you want. So, like I said, be it a relationship, a friendship, a family situation, a business, you want to know all that love, all that energy, all that time that you put in to a situation or a person, you want it to be reciprocal. You want to benefit from what you put in. And this is what we sing with this closed door and this new road, is that you are opening up the new road to this energy to come in. Five of Swords is coming in and letting us know that this has not been an easy situation for you. You've had, as we mentioned in the beginning, days where you thought you were losing the battle, right? But this Five of Swords card, as you can see once again, can you see that smile holding up the swords, letting us know it's been a battle. It's been a battle, and I think there were days where my dear Cancerians were like, you know what, I don't even want to get out of bed because it's so hard. It's just slog, working, and I'm not seeing anything happening. This week, you've got this Five of Swords energy. It's like you're holding up your swords. You're holding up everything, saying, you know what, I persevered. I saw it through, and I'm coming out the winner. I'm coming out the victor. It's really an absolute confirmation that whatever you've been through with regards to this energy, you're ultimately going to succeed. You're going to look back and think it was so worth it, because here I am standing on a new road holding up the swords thing. It was worth it. Wow, lovely energy coming in, my dear Cancerians. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to pull a message from your guides for the week. So we're just going to see what your guides want to share with you for this week. Let's see what we have for our dear Cancerians. Invention, Creativity Guides, number 26. Now this is a lovely card, and you know, Cancers, what it's telling you, this new road that you are walking down is a blank canvas. You are now in the position to place whatever you want onto that canvas. Cancer, you know, it would even be a wonderful idea to consider doing some kind of a vision board. This new road, whatever you want to bring in, place it on a vision board, something that you can look at when you wake up and just before you go to sleep. You don't have to look at it for long, but just look at all the images, all the sayings, all the pictures, whatever it is that you've placed on your board. Give it a good few minutes, perhaps 2 to 3 minutes, not more. Look at it, feel it, absorb it, and do the same thing in the evening, just before you go to sleep, because it's coming in, and your creativity guides want to let you know that it's all in your hands now. Here's your hands. You can put onto your canvas anything and everything you now want to bring in on your new road. This is a wonderful message coming in for you this week, my dearest Cancers. As you can see, this week I did a new layout. You can just let me know in the comments if you liked it or if you preferred the previous layout. I just thought it might be nice to do something new and fresh. We can do a mix of both. You just let me know what works best for you, because of course I'm here for you. So that's all I have for you right now, my dear Cancerians. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I'm sending you all so much love.